Welcome to BAM, Badass Moms with Lori and Jenny. We are moms on a mission to share women's stories about life, fitness, aging, relationships, travel, and much more. Hello, friends, and thanks for listening. I just wanted to take a second to give you a quick reminder about subscribing to the show. If you have not already, just take a moment and do so. This will make sure that you never miss a daily bite or an upcoming episode. And in addition to that, if you have a few extra moments and like to drop us a review, we'd really appreciate it. And there's also a sponsor of the show located at the bottom of all of our episodes. Once again, thank you for listening. Thank you for being badass.
Hey friends, it's time for your Daily Bite, and today I'd like to talk a little bit about starting something new. I have wanted to teach at a community college for years and years, and I got my master's in 2007, I believe is when I finally received the degree, but I went to school for 8 years to get it, just slowly plodded along and figured the time was going to pass anyway, so took one class at a time. Got my master's because I knew eventually I would want to teach at the college level. And with my kiddos getting older and going off to college, one is in college, one's going off to college, I decided now was the time. So yesterday was my first day in the classroom, and it's a public speaking class. So I know those kids are filled with anxiety because that is the class that people seem to dread. And I wanted to teach it because I remember I dreaded it and I loved it so much when I took the class. So I knew that they were going to be full of anxiety, but what I didn't expect as much is me to be filled with anxiety. And so I think that it's just interesting that, even at 50 years old, when I start something new, I'm completely nervous about it. And, I'm meeting these kids for the first time, and I don't know, this is my first rodeo, so this is my first time teaching in that capacity. I've done it in other ways like corporate training or fitness instruction, but I've never taught in front of students in front of a classroom. So, I was probably just as nervous as they were. So one of the first things that I told them is, I know you are filled with anxiety. And I just want to let you know a little secret. I am also incredibly nervous. I have not met you before, and we're both learning here. And I think it was important to share that with them, because I think that you have this thought in your head that as you get older, you're not going to feel those feelings anymore. And it's just not true. I mean, I've started a lot of new things in my life, from new jobs to new experiences to, running races or whatever the case may be, getting out of my comfort zone. And I always feel anxious or I always feel nervous. I think the difference is learning how to manage through that. And that's one of the things I'm most excited about in teaching that class, is to help them understand that it's normal and how to manage through it and even use it to your advantage. So anyway, just wanted to share that with you. I hope all is well, and we'll talk soon.